respect. Stop being clever and just keep it simple. Sometimes you've already failed the first time. Not you know, it's especially it's a game that you're losing, it's very risky. But 22 seconds, Jota scores, and it's, you know, you're probably happy because he's Portuguese, you know, and yeah, that's it. It's 1-1, but it was.
It was a poor game. I get your frustration because you guys didn't start that great. The way they were just playing 1-2 football and they were just going through your midfield. You had McAllister, you had Gravenberch, all these players that have been playing well for you this season. And listen, the high line, the way you guys were getting caught on the right-hand side, that was poor, bro. No composure. You know what I mean? No composure from your attackers, bro. Very, very poor. You know what I'm saying? Gakpo, McAllister, long-range shots. I don't know why. You know, to be fair, we got to give Nottingham Forest some credit.
Yeah, they have to.
They got into shape really, really well. And when they attacked, they were doing what you guys normally do. Transition very fast. And it's one route football. And they could have got a few more goals. I'll be real. To be fair, your defending did step up after you conceded the goal. There was a couple of crosses where Van Dijk was clearing it. There was a chance where Van Dijk got to the end of it. Otherwise, it would have been squared to, I think it was Chris Wood, and it would have been 2-0. To be fair, you did improve. But at the same time, your midfield in that first half was just getting ran through too easily. Trent and your back line should have just dropped the yard back. You know what I'm saying? But they were just too high. And every single time they were transitioning, I think the passing from Hudson-Odoi was great. Gibbs White as well was excellent. Chris Wood was running.
Gibbs White is a baller, man. Gibbs White.
You know what I'm saying? They were causing you all sorts of panic, bro. I can't lie. You guys look rocky. But the second half, you guys started turning up. But you needed that killer instinct. You guys had so many opportunities. You could have won this game. It's a mad game here because you go away from it thinking you could have won this game 4-1. You could have won it 5-1. How many opportunities in the box did Salah miss? How many opportunities in the box did Gakpo miss? Slobberslide, there was a cross into Slobberslide. He didn't even get his head to it, bro. He just let the defender clatter it out. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, my friend is pissing me off. I can't lie.
Well, what's he saying? What's he saying?
He's saying, I said to him, yeah, awful. He said, I'll take a draw. Then I said, it's an awful result. Salah, generational stinker. He goes, chill. Shut up, man. This guy telling me to chill for. Fuck's sake. It's a decent result. Now, I can't be asked with this one side.
Even for the goal. He was to blame for the goal as well because he ducked out of that tackle. You remember that tackle in the midfield, Mo Salah? It bounced near him. He could have went for the ball. He kind of ducked out of it, but then the whole midfield just goes, yo, go to the next window, please, and go pick up your McDonald's Happy Meal. You know what I'm saying? Just go straight through.
Mo does that a lot because he's the tip of the spear, right? Yeah. So he normally gets onto the end of stuff. So he doesn't really he does the half press. So he'll press, but he just like jogs and then doesn't bother to close people down. And then when he comes back and defends, he does the same thing. He'll kind of jog back into a defensive position, doesn't do anything. And this is the problem, when you've got a guy like that. When he doesn't, this is the problem when your goals come from a winger and they're not scoring and they don't defend, they're not offering anything anymore. That's why your goals have to come from the centre forward position. But look, that's irrelevant, man. I still love Mo. Don't get me wrong. I'm just angry at this game.
Yeah, you're just not happy at the performance. There's nothing
I love
wrong
Mo,
with that.
by the way.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Not trying to say anything like, oh, you know what, we don't give him a contract. Nothing. I still want Mo to stay. I love Mo, man. He's one of the best players I've ever seen play for Liverpool. So there's nothing like that. But today I'm just furious at him, and I'm annoyed at the manager because you know what, we've gone to Klopp about this as well. When Mo's had poor games, he's a human being. He's going to have poor games. Everyone has poor games. It's not a problem, right? So you know we've got on to Klopp about this. When Mo was playing poorly under Jurgen, he stays on for 90 minutes to do what? He's not doing anything. Liverpool have always been quite blessed in attack. It's not like 4 or 5 years ago when we did.
But wouldn't you say though? There's been games where Mo Salah. Sorry to interrupt you, but
go.
I'll let you land your point. Mo Salah is the type of player though, and you've seen this numerous times as a Liverpool fan. He may not be having a great game, but you normally 9 times out of 10 you get him at the end of a good opportunity and he scores it. So I kind of understand because he has done this before, where he's not really involved in the game. He's not really getting any joy in the game. He's not really bringing anyone in the game. Even though this season he's been more of a creator and you can give him props. This game, I think the thing is with Mo Salah, you put him in the box 9 times out of 10, he actually scores. This game, it just so happened not to happen but most of the time he does. I've seen him have a game, yeah, where I'm like, bro, the way the game's going, Mo Salah's having a poor game. Then he turns up, he gets an opportunity, through and goal, boom, goal. All of a sudden, Mo Salah's a king. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen this before from this guy. So maybe that's do you know what I mean? He's not a player that has to be like, you know, certain players, yeah, you can tell from the get, like for example, like an Odegaard, yeah, as an example, yeah. If he doesn't start the game off good, he's not going to affect the game. If he's having a trash game from the first 5 minutes, it's going to be a long day. Mo Salah can have a long day and in the 70th minute score a goal or score the winner. 80th minute score the winner. So I think that's probably why. But I agree with you that no player should be undroppable. But more time than not, he does produce for you guys, even when the game's going against you.
No, I've got no rebuttal to that, man. You defeated me with logic.
But he didn't have a good game. And this is the thing, though. When he doesn't score it, then you're looking at it saying, yo, you kind of should have held bench. You know what I'm saying? But then the manager's going to go off of his history. That chance as well. I want to ask you, that chance with Diaz, there was two, you guys caught them on the break. There was two Forest defenders, and all he had to do was play Gakpo through, and he would have went through on goal, 1-on-1.
Two things. One, Murillo, excellent. That you have to say, you can't take anything away from him. Murillo is excellent for the defending. The other thing as well, I think he took an extra touch, and he should have passed it one touch prior, and then maybe Gakpo gets in on goal. But yeah, no, to be fair, I thought Diaz was okay, but he just didn't get any. He couldn't get any. What's the word? He could not get any change out of what's his name, Murillo and Milinkovic. He had a very, very difficult game against those two centre backs. So, but yeah, I wasn't too annoyed by Luis Diaz. The effort and endeavour is always there with him. So yeah.
What about Gakpo? Because Gakpo looked lively as well. But both of them, in terms of the finishing, left a lot to be desired, though. You know, some people look at it and say, "Yo, Josh, you're being a bit harsh." Like Mo Salah was getting into good positions, didn't take his opportunities, but so was Gakpo, so was Diaz. Are you being a bit harsher on Salah than you are on them two? Because them two were showing that they were getting into good positions and were trying, but it didn't score.
The thing for Gakpo is this year. If Gakpo's, it's hard to explain with Cody. Cody is a very much a momentum player. It's like we said about Odegaard. The thing is, Cody can have a poor game. The moment he scores or gets an assist, he will just turn up. He will become a different type of player. He's a big confidence player. And one of them had to be subbed off the pitch. That's all it is. We needed something a little bit different because Cody was practically anonymous for the second half. And yeah, he got a good save out of Matt Sells, but that's about it really. To be fair, that goalkeeper, they signed him for like 8 million from somewhere in Austria, I think. What a signing that is, man. That goalkeeper is actually sick. I can't lie to you. I thought when he first rocked up at Anfield, I was thinking, yes, another bozo goalkeeper to pack in. He kept everything out. And then same thing today. We didn't have a shot for the first hour. After we scored, he made some very, very good saves. So I've got to give credit to Matt Sells as well. He's a very, very good goalkeeper. I can't lie to you. I think there's going to be a few people who need it. I think Chelsea should look at him. I'll say it straight. Elijah, you a Chelsea fan? Yeah, you're a Chelsea fan. I don't know how they feel about Robert Sanchez still, but you know what? Yeah, they could look at him. They could look at Matt Sells. He's a very good goalkeeper. I don't know about his distribution and all that, yeah, but in terms of saving a shot stopping, he was excellent today, man. I can't lie to you. So.
I hear that, bro. I hear that. Elijah, as a Chelsea fan, what do you make of this game, bro? Because I felt like it was a game of two halves. I thought both teams had numerous chances to win the game, and neither of them was good enough to put each other to the sword. I think Forest as well, the way they're playing football, they're playing way better than Arsenal, man. They're playing levels. You can see exactly why they're in the position that they're in, man. The way they transition with the ball. Chris Wood, man, doing exactly what Kai Havertz can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, being effective, bro. Being effective. The way that they transition, the way that they defend as well. Like, the way that they defend two back, Mo Salah didn't have no space in behind. Diaz couldn't get any space in behind. They couldn't run through the middle. Bro, they defended really, really well against Liverpool, man. Frustrated them and tried to hit them on the counter. What'd you make of the game today, bro?
Yeah, I mean, you have to say that Joe is a fair result. And like Josh said, Matt Sells, like, he was, for me, he's the man of the match because those saves that he made in the second half was fantastic. And for me, in terms of the first goal, like Chris Wood is on really good form, and he's the type of striker that many people want to buy because, you know, he's through on goal. You know, he put straight past Allison and boom, 1-0. And you have to look at Virgil van Dijk because he kept Chris Wood on side. So, yeah, for Liverpool's defense, not that great for the first goal. But Nottingham Forest, of course, they conceded from a set piece from Jota's header. But then after that, Liverpool were just creating chance of the chance of the chance, you know. But Matt Sells and Forest defensively have been superb. And I tell you, Forest, you know, they are, I feel like if they keep this up, I mean, this could be the surprise of the season because nobody would have ever predicted Forest to finish in the top four, let alone themselves have a conversation of being the title race, if you know what I mean. So, you know, Nuno Espirito de Santo is doing a good job, unlike he did for Tottenham. So you have to give credit to Forest, the players, the fans, you know, the goalkeeper. They've been superb. And listen, if Chelsea are interested in sales, I wouldn't mind because I watched him and he's been superb. Like the distribution, I'm not quite sure. But when it comes to big saves, you know, is especially in a big game, he can definitely trust him. So, but yeah, I've watched that game and obviously I've watched the Chelsea game and honestly, North Side, I'm getting very, very worried because we had no wins in 5, you know, since we beat Brentford about a month ago. Like today's game for me, it's all of them, the players, the manager, even VAR was a joke as well. But to me, when I keep saying this, if you don't take your chances, you will get punished, you know. And Nicholas Jackson today was acting like Kai Havertz, you know, on Sunday, you know.
Mhm.
He could have scored a hat trick tonight, but he didn't, you know. He hit the post, so that's unlucky. But I'm sorry, the other 2 chances where he was 3 yards out, I'm sorry, you should be burying them. You really should, because we should have been at least 3 or 4-0 up. But it's the same thing I've been seeing over the last 5 games. Everton, Fulham, Palace, Ipswich Town. You know, the Ipswich Town for me was the worst performance, but the 5 games was absolutely abysmal. Like, I'm sorry, man. We need to sign a striker, man. We need to because Jackson for me is not a bad player. Like his hold up play, the link up is good, but when it comes to like creating chances and just putting it back to the net, he cannot do that. So to me, whichever striker we are in, get me either Isak, get me Victor Coquez or Victor Osimhen or whatever it is. We need to buy the striker, man, because obviously, like for me, we put in Kunku there, it doesn't work. Mark Guru, like he's 18 years old and I don't think he's ready. So to me, we need to get a striker in because if we don't, that top 4 for Chelsea not going to happen. And for me, I'm going to blame this on the owners, the recruitment team, the sporting directors, because we're in 2 weeks in January and you still haven't, focusing on the striker that we need. Like,
Do
it's
you
a
say?
joke.
Would you say though, Elijah? Because most Chelsea fans have said that you guys need, and I feel like you need a goalkeeper and a centre back more than you need a striker. Jackson hasn't been perfect, but he's been very good this season. I think he's grown levels as well to what he was in previous seasons. He's definitely becoming more consistent. Yes, he's not world class, but he is effective. He is scoring you goals. If you have the option to go in for a goalkeeper and a defender or a striker, which one would you go for? Because a lot of these strikers are pretty expensive. You guys, most of the time, Chelsea, you guys will go and buy the players that you need. I mean, maybe I'm giving a Arsenal spin, one or the other, which is not what teams should be like. You know what I'm saying? You should go out there and address what you need. Like the same, like
call that embedded trauma.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you could only pick one, what is your prime necessity? Because I would still say it's a goalkeeper.
I think for me, goalkeeper, you're right, but I think for me, it should be all of them, to be honest with you. A goalkeeper, a centre back, and a striker, because we keep on conceding goals. We cannot keep clean sheets, Robert Sanchez, for me, still not good enough. I've watched him, when it comes to distribution, I always knew that he just makes a bad back pass, so he has to improve. And so for me, I feel like the main one for me is the goalkeeper, but for me, it's all of them: goalkeeper, striker, and a centre back. And
Can I be honest with you when you're done?
Yeah, sorry. And also for me, the midfield for me, we need to also sort it out. I would bring back Andre Santos immediately because we cannot keep playing Lavia, Enzo, and Casado all the time because Lavia just came from injury and I don't want him to get injured again. And Casado and Enzo, they're looking tight because the second half, Casado conceded a penalty. Like These players are getting tired, so we need to be serious in this transfer window. Otherwise, this top 400 trophy is not going to happen. So I'm getting very worried right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say sorry, go on.
No, go on, bro. Go on.
I was gonna say on the Nicholas Jackson thing, yeah, I understand where you're coming from because he's not the finished article. However, he has improved since last year. So I think maybe park that up until next summer. Give him another year. If he's still garbage, then you can kind of move him on. But I think the goalkeeper and the centre back, like, I'm so glad that Chelsea signed gave Levi Colwill a contract. That guy is trash. Levi Clumsy, that guy is so useless. I have no idea what anyone saw in this guy. I don't know what
the fan base love him, Josh. I keep saying this guy's rubbish, bro.
I have no idea what player was at Brighton. That was not Levi Colwill. That was somebody else because this guy is garbage. Disasi, they dubbed him Axel Disaster for a reason. Badia Shield, again, another not so great footballer. I think Fofana is actually quite good, but his injury, that guy's not played football consistently for like 2 or 3 years, something now. Yeah, it's just, so I think a centre back and the goalkeeper is probably a bit more key for you guys.
No, I hear that, man. Listen, AJ, let us know about the Chelsea game. We will go back to the Liverpool game as well. Obviously, I was watching the Liverpool game. What's your thoughts, bro, on either game?
I was watching the Nottingham Forest Liverpool game, and I think draw was a fair result because Nottingham Forest were quite clearly the better team in the first half, and for the first bit of the second half. But you see what Arne Slot did. That's an elite manager. That's someone that gave his players a kick up the arse with the substitutions he made. And yeah, towards the end of the game, I was getting concerned because, bro, I hate Liverpool and I can't see them win anything, man. But big up their goal, big up Matt Sells because he was excellent today. But for both goals, both goals were preventable. Van Dijk went to sleep with Chris Wood, and Matt Sells, even though he was man of the match, he still cost him a goal because he should have come. If you're going to come out as a goalkeeper, you have to have more authority than that. And yeah, a draw is a fair result, and it's not like we're going to take advantage because
Bro, he tried to show a bit of ambition. You know what I'm saying? Taking off Konate for Jota. He tried to show ambition. I think why Josh is frustrated because he feels like, Salah shouldn't be undroppable. No player should be undroppable. It should be about how you're performing on the day. But then again, who else was taking the opportunities? You know what I'm saying? Diaz left a lot to be desired. So did Gakpo. So did Soboslai. Do you know what I'm saying? Alongside Mo Salah. Like, none of them were clinical enough. And the thing is, you guys had... The thing is, Josh, yeah, you guys had so many opportunities in the box. There were chances that you're like, how are you skying it? Like, it was just an off day by the team, bro. It was an off day.
You know what's concerning? 70% of our goals have come from Mohamed Salah. He scored or assisted. This is exactly the problem. When he's having a stinker, who's going to step up? That's it. Like, and he's the other thing. I love the manager. I love what he's doing. You cannot keep going to the second half to try and to get the boys in and give them the team talk for them to come out and do magic. Sometimes you have to make in-game changes. Now, the thing as well, you play in a way of, you have a style of play where you can make changes without having to look to the subs bench. I'm not sure why he's not doing that. He's kind of stopped doing that. He did that in the beginning, and now he's kind of like, he waits to the second half. It's like, you can't do that, man. And here's the other thing as well. We need some transfers. I don't know why. I'm not sure why we are not signing anybody. This doesn't make sense. Like,
I know the answer to that.
We're broke.
That doesn't help. But the thing is,
it's all this club.
Arne Slot was set up to fail by your board, and he's overachieved, which is why the board are going to be complacent. They want the bare minimum.
I don't know about all of that stuff. All I know, is this club is filled with flipping liars. All of this nonsense, bro. And I don't believe any of these bum-licking sonographers that come out and masquerade as journalists. You get told what to say. You don't know anything unless they tell you. Yeah? This is all crap. Mohamed Salah came out, after the Southampton game. We won 3-2. And he spoke to the press and said, I have not been received a new contract. 3 days later, Anfield Watch or Anfield something, produced an article saying Liverpool are now reporting losses for last year because we're in the Europa League. 3 days after Mohamed Salah is demanding a new contract. Of course they are, because this is to manage the fan base. How can you get in a new manager, and you've not given him a single tool to work with? That's like me hiring you three to build a house, and you go, don't worry, just turn up. So where's the equipment? There is no equipment. Figure it out. What are you talking about, man? Why is there never? Why is there no money at this club? Everyone tells me, oh, you know what? Yeah, we've made record money, record revenue. I don't see it. The manager don't see it. You know what? Yeah, when we got the Nike deal, 20% of all merchandise sales the club get back. I bought 5 of the 6 kits in the last 2 years. Why have we not got a player? Please explain this to me. We signed the Italian Madeleine McCann and a flipping goalkeeper out on loan.
That is that makes our window look good.
What's going on here? We've got a left back that has no legs anymore. Respectfully, I love Andrew Robertson. He's been great for us. But a lot of these players are now going from heroes to villains. Andrew Robertson is now becoming a guy where people are just going, oh, fucking shit, rubbish, apologies for the language, yeah? Get him gone, hook him, sell him. But I don't blame him, it's not his fault. When a player he's 31, he's entering his twilight. We got in Michael Edwards and we got in Richard Hughes. These men have been given the private jet to fly around all the nice areas of Europe with the company credit card, doing what? You want a petrol car? Can you please go on petrol online first?
Nah, it's mad. Do you know what? This comment, yeah. Just to answer this comment, if that was Arsenal, North would not be saying a fair result. First of all, I'm not a Liverpool fan nor a Forest fan. Second of all, neither team made the most out of the opportunities given. First half, I felt Forest was the better team. Second half, I felt Liverpool was all over. But guess what? Both teams didn't put each other to bed with the opportunities that were given. So guess what? It's called a fair point. It's a fair point. Yeah, I'm saying both of you gave away a goal. And both of you, when you was on top for 45 minutes, didn't put the other team to bed. So how's that not a fair result? If I was a Liverpool fan, I would say it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to have Gakpo, Szoboszlai, Diaz, Mo Salah. Yeah, I'm saying even McAllister and Gravenberch had opportunities to score and none of them scored. Yeah, I'm saying, so if I'm a Liverpool fan, yeah, I wouldn't say that was acceptable. No, my title doesn't say it's acceptable. My title says it's a fair point based on what both teams provided in 90 minutes. Neither deserved really to win because neither made the most out of the opportunities. They didn't make the most out of the opportunities. So how is it not a fair point? What did you guys do? You could say that, okay, Liverpool absolutely dominated in the second half, but you didn't put them to bed. And neither did Forest in the second half, when they could have put their opportunities to bed and put the game out of reach. So, I don't know. For me, I would look at that and say it's a fair result. If I was a Liverpool fan, would I be happy? No. I'm not telling anybody to accept that. I've not told Josh to accept it and be happy with it. I'm not saying that that's acceptable because it's not acceptable. You should have won that game.
Is that guy a YouTuber?
But at the same time, you didn't do enough. You didn't do enough. It's the same thing I say with Arsenal. You can create all the opportunities in the world. If you don't bury your chances, well, then guess what? You don't deserve to win. Do I not say that about Arsenal? It's the same thing with Liverpool. What's the difference? I don't really get it. But yeah, anyone can take the floor.
You know what? Yeah. I'm a bit concerned because man's got a North London derby tomorrow, and after what I've been seeing, I swear if we lose to Tottenham, listen, the North Side stew is going to be sensational. I've been as relaxed as anything, but Arsenal done nothing to piss me off this year. Like, first as we've been, they can't do any worse to my mental health. Tottenham, ain't gonna be chilled, AJ, man. You man are gonna see a proper Somali pirate, AJ. You're gonna see some atrocities on the street because, as far as I'm concerned, we have some serious problems, man. We got that German Mr. Bean up front. We've got that alleged captain, and we've got Mikel Merino, Edu's evil twin. Now, what chance do we really have? The only way we're going to win is if Tottenham are even worse than us, which is actually quite likely because what they done against Tamworth was disgraceful, and that shouldn't be starting to celebrate because if we're relying on Tottenham to be worse than us to win after 5 years of this manager, yeah, we're screwed.
Tottenham will win. They're not playing very well, to be honest with you.
You think we're playing well?
We were trash as well. They've got too many injuries. They can't. The best they'll get is a draw. The thing is, they're caught between two stools now, right? So normally they play attacking football. That's fine, but they play with a high line. Look what happened when we played them. We put 6 goals past them, so they can't play with a high line. They ain't got their first choice centre backs. What happened when we played them again at their ground? They played a lot deeper. But at the same time, what did that do? It hampered their creativity and their chance creation. That's the thing. They're kind of in a weird situation right now. Even they play Tamworth. You should be they're a semi-professional side. You should be playing them off the park. Yes, a 5G pitch, but because of the way that they're trying to, because results are not going their way, they're opting to play more defensive, which will probably help Arsenal as well, because that allows your team to keep the ball further up the pitch. Yeah, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I do think it's going to be. Yeah, I do think it's going to be a draw tomorrow because Tottenham, Solanke aside, don't have anyone that presents a genuine threat. So Solanke and Kulu, otherwise that's it. And listen, have you seen the way that we've been playing? Like, I don't trust us to do anything against these lot. But one thing that kind of gives me a little bit of hope is Tottenham have been playing worse than us over the last few months. So I don't know where it goes.
I have no
hope. We're both bro. Like, Tottenham, it's Arsenal, the only club that can turn a Muslim into an atheist. The lack of faith is horrifying.
We couldn't even get a result against we couldn't even get the 3 points against Fulham, bro. Like, we've been a joke this season. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I ain't got no hope. Do you know what I'm saying? Josh is fuming, yeah. Imagine being an Arsenal fan right now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You'd smash the camera, bro. I'm telling you, because I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm genuinely so sick of it.
At least you guys signed players, man. We have signed nobody. I'm still waiting to see my director of football. I do sign.
Would you take that Italian Shawn Michaels? Would you take the special needs Edu in midfield? Come on.
No, none of I wouldn't take any of those two, but that's not the point. At least I tried to get somebody in. I have no idea what we're doing anymore. We're just out here.
We got the minimum you did, unless
you know that stuff that came out about Craver. Yeah, we were monitoring Craver. You know, I didn't even bother to read any of the articles.
Wait, Kvaradona?
Sorry?
Kvaratskhelia?
Yeah, so you know how he's gone to PSG, yeah? So we were according to David Ornstein, we were monitoring it. You know, I didn't even read a single article on that because I just found out from the YouTubers, and the moment I heard that we were monitoring, I was like, I'm not wasting any ounce of any minute, any second, any energy reading into this nonsense because it's not going to happen. Because this is the thing, yeah. This is just ridiculous. This club, all they do is stand around. Oh, we're monitoring stuff. We're checking on stuff, bro. When are you going to do things?
Your fan base have to step up though, because
let me tell you something about this fan base. Let me tell you something about this fan base. Yeah. Let me tell you something about this fan base. Yeah. This fan base is filled with sidemen, backup dancers. So everything that I'm saying, certain Liverpool fans will hear this, say, "Oh, he's overreacting. He's an out of towner. He doesn't know anything. This and that. Look what the manager's doing, bro." We have been allowing this team to stagnate for too long. Look what happened literally 2 years ago. We didn't refresh the midfield. We got played off the park for many games, and we finished fifth. Why? Because we didn't sign enough players. We didn't refresh the squad. We have supposedly what is a director of football. I'm yet to see him do anything. You should be identifying players to refresh this squad. There are significant holes in that team that need sorting out, i.e. the striker, i.e. defensive midfield, i.e. left back or left side is defender. You're telling me that there's no one out there. You couldn't get Zubomendi, I have no problem, that's fine. You're telling me you couldn't find another player. There's not a single player in world football that can, in the whole of world football, yeah? There's 188 countries in the world, and you couldn't find a single human adult to play. From the ages of 18 to 35, you couldn't find nobody. There's no left-sided defender out in world football. You're telling me there's no one out there to sign. You're telling me there's no striker out. Actually, the striker market is not great right now. But that's not the point. You're supposed to be the brains behind this thing. We're linked with a player. What's his name? Some Greek guy. He plays for Nuremberg. He's a striker. Yeah. Bundesliga 2. I'm done. End the club. Fold the club now. You're telling me you're going to sell Darwin Núñez and you're going to bring in a Bundesliga 2 centre forward. Sometimes the jokes just write themselves, honestly. But you know what it is? And this is the thing you're talking about. When are the fan base going to rise up? The fan base ain't going to do shit. They ain't going to do shit. You know what it is, yeah? I'm not someone that goes to a lot of games. That's fine. I can admit that. I don't personally want to go to a lot of games. I'm an armchair fan. It's fine. I'll try and go one game a season. That's it. That's enough for me. Yeah. I just support the club how I support the club. I still want the best for the club, like any match going fan. Yeah. But the problem is, a lot of the fan base, they don't want to take action. They don't like change. That's the thing. To go against the owners, it's like it's not the Liverpool way. The Liverpool way has only got us one league title in 34 years. We have only won one league title since they changed the back pass rule. Bro, you need to change. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to learn to adapt with the times. Do you know? Let me tell you some history. Let me give you some history. Do you remember? Do you know who David Moores is?
No, who's that?
David
Moores
is the owner of Liverpool Football Club before he sold to Hicks and Gillett. Yeah. In the mid-90s, he wanted to move away from Anfield. He wanted to leave the stadium behind and go to an 85,000-seater stadium to rival Old Trafford. He asked the fan base, and the fan base said, no, we don't want to move. You can research this stuff. You can go and Google it. Yeah? This fan base don't like change. We have been one of the biggest clubs. For like 20 odd years, we've had a stadium that is smaller than Sunderland and Newcastle. You know that, right? For ages, only until FSG expanded the stadium have we got bigger than them. This fan base ain't going to do nothing. The only person that does stuff is Don Hussam. He's the one that's flying airplanes over Anfield. He lives in flipping Lebanon. Is it Lebanon or is it Jordan? Where's he from? He's from somewhere.
Jordan.
A guy
Jordan,
tens of thousands of miles away from the city, a fan of the football club, is the one that's taking action. And you want the flipping people that go to the game to do something. Miss me out, man. They ain't gonna do nothing. The only time they ever do stuff is when stuff affects their pocket. Oh, we're raising ticket prices. Oh, we're gonna leave the stadium now. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Oh, shut up, man. Do you know what I mean? When you keep banging on about the 80s and the 70s, we were amazing. Don't you want to see that again? In the 70s and the 80s, we were good. We took the best players from everyone. Arsenal got this bad boy. He's ours now. Tottenham got this guy. He's ours now. We took everything from everybody. We didn't give a shit about you lot. Yeah? Now we just go, oh, it's okay, don't worry. We have the 70s and 80s. Okay, then that's fine then, innit? The people that saw all that stuff eventually are going to die. So then who's going to carry on the legacy? Nobody. It's ridiculous, man. This club needs to start again. Delete the club and start it again. Real talk, because I'm fed up with seeing the same things happen again. We're not going to lose the league because we lose too many games. We're going to lose the league because we draw too many games. This is why I said I'm just like one game at a time. We've drawn Fulham at home, Newcastle away, Arsenal away. Okay, that's a difficult game. That's fine. A bummy Man United team at home. They completely outfought us. Yeah. Again today, Forest, a draw. Players didn't turn up for about an hour and 70 minutes. A guy that's been practically in and out of injuries, Diogo Jota, come off the bench to do your jobs. Man, get out of here, man. I can't be bothered with this club anymore. It's pissing me off constantly. And look, great. We have to go away to Brentford. Brentford just came back from after being 2-0 down to draw 2-2.
I hear it. You know what? I said, yo, your manager wasn't backed, yeah? And he got Chiesa. This January is when your fans need to pick up and say, do you know what? Yeah, the manager's done better than what we expected him to do. He's getting a tune out of the team. But at the same time, there's always going to be a time where he needs his players. He needs to strengthen certain areas of the team that we already know that is weak enough. And I don't know. I'm not a Liverpool fan. I don't see everything going on within the Liverpool fan base. But if that's how it's going, then don't expect glory, because you have to. And I say this about Arsenal, yeah. When you're in a position to win, you have to throw the book and the money at it. You're in a position that you cannot guarantee you're going to be at next season. You guys are the first team battling it up with Man City, and you fell away. Why? Because of negligence. I completely agree with you. You allowed your midfield to decay. Arsenal, same thing. We had 2 seasons where we should have won the league. What did we do? We didn't address the key areas that we needed to address. Guess what? We've fallen off now. You're in place now. That's what happens with every team. Teams, yes, they go through cycles, but clubs don't need to be neglecting where they need to strengthen. And that's where Sir Alex Ferguson used to be excellent at. He would see the rot before the rot really settled in. And then he would address it. Which is why he won, 13 Premier League titles? Do you know what I'm saying? Did a treble? Because he always knew when the team needed to be refreshed. He always knew when players needed to go and what players needed to come in. Exactly what players they need to go over the line, and he would get the players that he wanted. When he needed Tevez, he went and got him. When he needed Nani, he went and got him. When he needed Cristiano, he went and got him. When he needed Rooney, he went and got him. This is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? When he went and got VIDS, it turned into an excellent partnership with Ferdinand. That's what top managers do. They don't wait for the rot to set in and then start rebuilding. Do you know what I'm saying? You take away the rot as it's setting in. When you allow it to set, you go through what Man United's going through, what Arsenal's going through. This is what it is, bro. And then you're left with a load of rubbish. You guys still got winners in your team. You've got an excellent manager. He's improved certain players that you guys were criticizing last season, and rightfully so. Why is he not getting backed in the transfer window? Why? Liverpool, I completely agree with you. Liverpool are broke. Since when are Liverpool broke? Man, I think Tottenham already bought a goalkeeper this transfer window. Why are you not doing business? Why are you not? And why is Arsenal not doing the same energy? You guys already know this. Why is Arsenal not doing business? Or because our ownership can sell the fan base a dream and we're just going to get behind it? It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. Yeah, so what are you saying, bro?
Even still, no contracts. We've got 3.
Oh, yeah, they can do 3 contracts this month. Enjoy.
But Josh, same thing with you lot. You lot are not offering. You're not offering Salah a new contract, but we're not offering Partey a new contract. Both of these players get into our starting 11, and are arguably our best, if not one of our best players, and not offering them contracts. Make this. It doesn't logically make sense.
Those 3 players are legends of the football club in their own right. Mohamed Salah, you cannot make a Liverpool all-time 11, throughout history without including him. Van Dijk, there's an argument to say that he also gets into that. And Trent, obviously, local boy, whatever, broke through the academy, helped us win trophies, yada, yada, yada. And they're just allowed to walk away. In addition to that, you have not you're not signing players in other areas that need to be strengthened. We are actually screwed come summer. Because I think we need a left back, we need a DM, and we need a striker. If we lose those 3 players, you've now added a right back, a first team right back who's our vice captain, a first team centre back who's our captain, and a right winger who's our main goal scorer. We are finished. Next summer is a madness. Plus, we've got a new goalkeeper coming in, so that's 7 players that's going to join the club in the summer. We're all over the place, and no one is actually sitting there going, "Hello, what's going on?" We've got our ownership is not here. They barely come to England, so they're not asking any questions. I don't get it. The CEO, I don't know. This club, man, honestly, it's going to be the death of me still.
I hear it, bro. I hear it. Yes, sir. What are you saying, man?
I said the way you're saying. Stress, bro. You know what I mean? Stress. Listen, though. Obviously, I think it's been like, I don't know, 4 games, innit? 5 games or something where we haven't won or draws or whatever.
5 on.
Listen, for us, we don't take our big chances. Yeah, our strikers aren't scoring. Like, Jackson's missing big chances, yeah? And then from there on, what's happening is either we kind of start slow in the second half or something happens or whatever and we just don't end up recovering from it. Bro, Semenyo had a shot near post, yeah? And Sanchez didn't even dive, bro. Man got on his knee. He was doing this thing. Having the Superman thing on the floor, bro. Near post, we got beaten, bro. And I think we gave away a penalty. Caicedo had to take down one of the players. Bro, Palmer scored early as well. So it's not like we could have been comfortable, innit? We just don't kill the game off early. We missed the chances. Bro, it reminds me of Arsenal during Wenger times. He scored a goal, but instead of killing the game off, it kind of goes on and then they score and you end up leaving with a point instead of 3. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And bro, you know what it is? This Maresca guy is kind of starting to get on my nerves. I can't lie, because bro, he's not, bro. So Semenya beat Achampong, which is that young centre back or right back, whatever he is. Yeah, literally standing. He tried to block him off. He tried to put him off, basically. Semenya still had the shot and he went in. Yeah, this guy decided to take off the young centre back and bring on Tosin, bro. I think we were 2-1 down at that time, yeah. I'm like, bro, just go put on Felix and all of these men are on the bench, bro. Go and get a win. So he waited to the 80th or 75th minute to bring on Felix and Neto. He even brought on Reece James. And then for some, Reece James scored at the end, free kick. That's basically how we ended up drawing. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's been for the last couple of games, yeah, where he doesn't make the changes early when we need to. So he's not really proactive. He ends up being reactive. And yeah, man, it's starting to get a bit onto us, bro. And I was on Lewis's channel, innit? I didn't do a watch along today, bro. and that CB guy came on, bro, started talking about, oh, how about Poch this, Poch that, bro, allow it, fam. We're not on this. Do you know what I mean? We're not doing all that, bro. It's like when certain people love a manager and he's gone, but a part of the fan base wanted them in. You kind of get what I'm saying. So what happens is they wait for the next manager.
They wait for this manager to fail to say, "I told you."
Yeah, bro. And I was like, come on, bro. You gotta kind of move on, innit, and just see what you got. Because the difference is between this year and last year that you can actually see things on the pitch. So last year was more of a freestyle thing. We were just going all out. So he was kind of cagey. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, we're winning 5-3, but it just wasn't sustainable. And that's why we had like 5-6 games where we drew or lost in a row. But in this, we're playing better football and everything. We just need to tweak certain things and also need to get a goalkeeper, a centre back, and a striker. We can't have Jackson as a striker who's a winger playing up front, and he's just not a killer, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? He's missing big chances, and then it ends up being those chances that haven't got you over the line. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not like we weren't creating, and that's why we lost the game or drew the game. But yeah, man, it's disappointing, man, because at least I wanted this game. I wanted to at least get back to winning ways, bro. I've been saying this for like weeks, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna get a win by the time Northside comes back from holiday, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? It's not funny no more, bro. I swear, you've been there for like 2 weeks now, and I still in one, bro. Bro, speak, fam. But you know what?
That's it. You say that, yeah.
That's part of the reason. That's part of the reason why we weren't screaming title race. Because with the young squad, you knew that there was going to be inconsistencies. I'm not going to act like I knew we were going to lose or draw 5 games in a row, that have this bad of a patch. But yeah, I still didn't expect it to be this bad. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like, this is kind of where the manager gets you over the line in games. His decision making, he kind of saves the game. Even though the players haven't been good enough, the manager kind of brings something out of the bag or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? To kind of change the game. But now we're lacking both, innit? Inexperience up front and another manager who doesn't know what he seems to want to do. But we'll just see how it goes to the end of the season, innit? Then we decide whether they're going to slam the hammer or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? The gavel, whatever they call it, but the judge thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Order.
We don't know if we want him to join that Bruno Lage, whatever that manager that Northside don't like. He ends up joining him, fam.
Like I say,
get rid of him, but if he's not good enough. Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. Do you think the Maresca has too many options? Because remember, he inherited basically 2 squads. So he's playing one in the Conference League and one in the Prem. Do you think he has too many options?
Yes and no, but he sticks to certain players, innit? Like the reason we went out against Newcastle, in the Carabao Cup is because he thought, you know what, I can play the second team and probably get away with it. But they played a strong team and we went out. But he does have a bit more options, but he doesn't prefer all of them, which is what we're finding out now because there's a lot of them that he wants to sell anyway. So we're already trying to get rid of Dasasi. I think there's a guy called Vega, Northside's guy. Mm-hmm. He wants to go on loan and he's linked to thinking Nkunku linked to Bayern Munich. And Zay's messaging me, he's annoyed because we're trying to get his guy Tell. Do you know what I mean? So, bro, it's like all I need is just get me a Delap, get me a Gay and centre back, but I definitely need that uncle, that's in goal. He needs to go, fam. That uncle, bro, he's annoying me. That Sanchez, fam. Brother, he is the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen, bro. Like, he does good things, but then he just passed it straight to the opposition. And then when they show you the angle behind, it don't make sense. And imagine the ref. You know what the ref done today? So imagine, there's a guy from Bournemouth called Brooks. He ran into Cucurella, and just took him out. He literally grabbed his hair and dropped him, The VAR told him to have a look. He went over to the thing, Imagine I'm on Lewis's stream, so we're all watching together. So this guy, I must have tried to join or whatever, so I kind of missed that bit. So the guys looked at the screen for like 10 minutes because they told him there's violent conduct. What's it called? Violent conduct or something,
Yeah.
So he's had a look. He came back out. He pulled out the yellow card, didn't it? So I'm thinking, he's cancelling the yellow. He's going to pull out a red or something. Bro, man just showed the yellow. Man said it's not violent conduct. Man said it's not violent conduct, It's a reckless action or something.
Isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same thing?
Now we bring up.
Isn't violent conduct a reckless action, bro? You've lost control. You've acted violent.
But this is what I was saying. That's what I was saying on stream. I was like, you know what it is? That's the reason why it just took him ages here to look at the screen. He was just looking for a different word for violent action. He was just thinking of a different word, bro. I was like, yeah. There's even some
doing the Jada Pinkett thing. We was entangled. Now you cheated.
Yeah, that one.
Now that was entangled. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do the entangled thing.
You know when you get a lawyer.
Not on the Adam 22.
This like suits, blood.
Yeah.
But Adam 22's on a mad thing, blood. Man gave his wife whack 100.
Yeah, man
bro.
willingly participated.
Yo,
Man said low with an option to buy in that.
That situation is so weird because before when this happened, they asked them, she asked him on a podcast, and he goes, why would I allow you to do that? And then they get married and then he lets that happen. That's so weird.
Nah, man, but you know what it is? You know what's worse now? Man literally done a swap the wife thing here with whack 100. You know him? The bald done. Bro, I was like, how would you do it? But I was like, yeah, that's a mad thing. That was on Twitter the other day, man.
You can't reason with that type of people, man. That's the industry. It's very weird.
Man, the man's supposed to be a gangster and all of that, fam. Man's giving his wife away, like.
Trust
them
me.
man, don't make sense.
Never be from my country, bro.
Very, very
Could
weird.
never be from my country doing behaviors like that. It ain't happening.
You don't find that now. Not a chance. I'll shoot you for that.
It's crazy. Listen, I got to redirect because I got a North London preview with Deji on this channel. We're gonna redirect. We're gonna be live in 5 minutes. Final words, Josh, AJ, Yasser. Josh, you go first. Final words on Liverpool, bro.
Few things. Thank you for having me on as always. Listening to me ramble. I appreciate that. Big up yourself. People, remember, like the video. Don't be like Kai Havertz, missing chances. Hit the like button. And yeah, man, that's it. Just thanks for having me on as always.
There you go.
Hope you're enjoying the holiday as well. Hope you're enjoying your holiday.
Nah, come on, familia, man. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm back on the 17th in England, so I've only got about a couple of days. It feels like it's gone by fast, man. But bless up. Big up to everyone, though, that is wish me a good holiday. I will not be going holiday during the season ever again. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that Nokia 6610 flipping service that I had, that AOL dial-up internet that I had, bro, and then I had Yasser going, I've been waiting 30 minutes for this. I'm like, yo, this.
Nah, you know what's funny? Man's waiting, yeah.
I am, bro. I'm in
you know what's funny? Man makes us wait and then he drops the intro.
I was in the mountains, bro.
Man was in the trenches.
It's that countdown that pisses us off, bro. It's not the thing. Because remember, we used to Northside we wait for him, yeah, and he just puts "Let's go" and it starts. It's the only channel where he says "Let's go" and it starts, yeah. Now it's starting to do 4-minute countdown. Now we're just doing this, yeah.
On,
when you're driving, it shuts off. You know when your phone's thinking on, it just goes off, and I'm like, what happened? But yeah, nah, you're good, man.
Oh my days.
Listen, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Every team seems to be confident now against Arsenal. Obviously, I don't know what you said about this Zuma-Mendy guy. I just think they're gonna buy him if they end up buying him to unlock Marino. That's probably why they got him anyway. But you never know. But because right now you just need a striker, fam. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, big up to you, Northside. Like every single time, I just thought I'd pull up quickly and not go in. You know what I mean? Because you don't show your face when you're losing, though. Nah, I'm here, bro. But nah, man, big up to you, man. Enjoy your holiday. Big up you and the family. Big up to you, AJ, as well. And Joshua. Yeah, big up to you all. And I'll see you in the next one, innit? And you never know. They could be doing this to the Emirates when you lose against Tottenham, fam.
It's gonna be a mad one tomorrow, man. It's gonna be a mad one. I can't even lie, bro. I wish I could say I'm looking forward to it. I know, AJ, you're not looking forward to it, bro. What's your last words, bro, before we wrap up?
You know what? Yeah, big up everyone in the panel. Big up the chat. Big up Familia, man. Enjoy your holiday, man. As far as the game's concerned, I'm not stressed because win or lose, Arsenal won't affect my mental health anymore, man. After the terrorism that I've had to witness, what they've done is possible at this point. Like, I've seen worse. But the Tottenham game, it's going to be a haram watch, and it's going to be a 1-0 win Arsenal, but it's going to be a horrific watch. But don't worry, if we lose, I will be here. Don't worry about that because there's certain people I need to send for expeditiously, and don't worry, I will not be disappointing anyone.
No. Before you go, you seem to be smiling a lot more, and I clocked, because AJ, You see why he's smiling? I think you're happy because Tyson Fury retired, innit? You ain't got to fight him no more, blood. That's probably why. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, big up.
But Tyson did a pagan, man. But Usyk dealt with my hand twice, man. Usyk's my guy, man. Slavi Ukraini.
Yeah, man. We'll see. Anyway, big up.
It's a madness, bro.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is look at Josh, look at Yasser, look at their faces after they drop points. None of this, oh, it's a good point one. None of this, oh, you know, the lads gave it all they could. None of this, oh yeah, but you know, onto bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean? Fans that want to win, this is how it is, bro. You drop points and you're vexed because you want your team to win. Do you know what I'm saying? You want your team to
The only
produce.
reason I'm smiling is because I seen Northside, bro. We almost had civil war in Lewis's channel. That's why I left and just pulled up. I swear we almost pulled up a civil war, bro. So I just thought, let me come here, smile a bit, bro. Otherwise I can't sleep. But anyway, big up to you, bro. Big up to everyone.
Come on, man. I can't begrudge fans like you guys. You know what I mean? Obviously, me and AJ, big up to AJ as well. But me and AJ are both Arsenal fans. But you guys, yeah, I can't hate on rivals that got high standards for their club, bro. I can't expect them. You know what I mean? I don't like the rival fans, the ones that want their team to lose. Obviously, I want the rivals to lose. I'm happy that Liverpool dropped points. I'm happy that Chelsea dropped points. But them man shouldn't be happy that they dropped points. You know what I'm saying? I still got Liverpool winning the league, but Josh is still looking at it thinking, okay, cool. Like, why am I not seeing the right changes? Why is it that certain players are not turning up? Why is it that we're relying so heavily on Mo Salah, and if he doesn't turn up, the rest of the team ain't turning up? Why is this guy always saving us? Why are we not going to address that in the January transfer window? Yasser's sitting there saying, yo, why haven't we got a goalkeeper already? We already knew what we needed a couple of months ago. You've been knowing what you needed. Why ain't you got a centre back? You know what I'm saying? Why ain't you got a striker that can, you know what I'm saying, take the burden off of Jackson? So I hear it, man. And I can't begrudge. Listen, I want the rivals to always lose. I want them to always be in the mud. But I can't really lie. When you guys got the high standards, I can't really begrudge that. You know what I'm saying? Point pass out. 1 second, guys.
Yeah. I'll go because I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Big up, everyone.
Yeah,
Big up, Amelia.
Big up. I'm leaving as well, man. All right, big up.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Big up, familia, man. Big up to everyone locked in. And we're going to redirect to the North London derby right now. Don't go anywhere. We're redirecting straight. We're going live on this channel. Me and Deji, we're going live straight. And we'll see you.